first pitch is moments. A picturesque look there at downtown and Turner Field, site for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the East-leading Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric. Finish up this four-game series. Let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened so far.
And for most teams, if you can play 500 ball on the road, you're going to do just fine. Well, and you can see these guys have a shot here to maybe win 3 out of 4. So it's been a good series for them so far. They're just hoping it continues.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins. Alex Wood is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing, and from there, that's when the problems usually arise. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. And underway now on this Sunday night as the game's where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Adeiny Echeverria waits on deck. Full count offering on its way. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And that right there, guys, is a leadoff hitter playing his role to a T. I mean, not only does he burn through a bunch of pitches, so he lets everybody in that dugout see exactly what this guy is throwing, and then he caps off the at-bat by driving a ball for a leadoff double. That's as good as it gets.
Here's Echeverria now, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly. As he puts it away for out number 1.
A fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, then at least you made a productive out. Instead,
first offering on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's not.
Work around you.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Inside here with the hard duck. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching. Here comes a 2-2. In the air to straightaway center field. Upton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
And now you think back over to third base, this would have been a sacrifice fly and they would have scored a run. Instead, you've got 2 outs now, and that leadoff double still sitting there at second base. Wow, the importance of fundamentals.
Michael Moore runs on season so far. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center.
Well, you give a good RBI guy a chance in the first inning, chances are he's going to come through. You see here, he delivers a solid base hit, and the throw homes prevent that first run from scoring.
Martin Prado will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here. As you see, the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games. Now the first pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Sigh of relief as the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the host Atlanta Braves. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Pedro. In there, 0-1. This Marlin Ball Club era Caros as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And after losing the opener of this series on Thursday, they've come back and won 2 straight, so they'll be looking to end the series on a high note here and take 3.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here he comes on 2-2. curveball. Strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. And with that, we'll call up the scouting report to give you a look at the repertoire for this 27-year-old right-hander. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the first pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled back. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now another 2-2. And this misses now as Latos runs the count.
Off a few pitches like that one, and now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Payoff pitch coming. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right.
Well, this ball's sinking quickly.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 281 the average entering play. 18 homers and 59 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch. Off the plate again. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, hold back.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
But apparently not.
Now the 3-1 home. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base. Three-two, here it comes. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So nothing happening. We'll move to the second now at Turner Field. Miami's out in front, 1-0. Tyler Colvin will stand in. He comes off. Now here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But now. Here comes a 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring forward Jeff Mathis, the catcher. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. The next pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. Now a swing and a ball lofted down. In the inning. Miami down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Johnny Gomes to begin the ball game. First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1.
Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Here's the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, it's so get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
A 2-1 offering. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pierzynski. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 41 RBIs. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. And Pierzynski can't come up with that one. It's 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Johnson awaits the 1-1. Grounded softly to the left side. Up with it. And the side is 1-0 score. Matt Latos will turn right. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch to start this AB.
Now here it comes. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
And the way these guys have been too.
The 1-1 home. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses well. Now. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind. The 3-1 coming. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 3-2, here it is. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, no hard against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Ichiro Suzuki will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Therefore,
going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
And even with 2 outs, hard lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go? 2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now here it comes. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Alberto Callaspo will come. And here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. One on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run, 18 driven in. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that. One of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Hitters count 2-0. Look out. All over the place now.
I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Alex Wood will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First pitch to him. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down.
Giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Into the box now, Pedro Siriaco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
He's ready now, the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third. Ball, strike 2. He's set, now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Pretty clear the plan.
You've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
1-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. Christian Yelich will stand.
Yelich.
First pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for. The 1-0. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole.
He's absolutely eating him up here in this series. He delivers again.
Michael Morse will stay. Here's the first offering. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
One-0 pitch now. Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike one. And he thought of taking third here, too?
Well, if he's smart, I think he'll stay right there. No sense forcing it with nobody out.
Ready now on 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Now the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that.
One run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. The 2-2 coming. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. One gone.
We're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Martin Prado will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes the 1-2. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's. He is out at home plate.
Yeah, and you just have to know your outfield arms out there, especially out in right field. You can see him chugging around third base. He knew it was going to be close, and a good throw here is going to nail him.
In now, Tyler Colvin, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. He's ready, now the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. 2 out with the man at first. Here comes another 0-2. In.
Well, I'm not really quite sure what happened. Once the ball gets away, the base runner recognizes that everybody's a little bit lost out there, and he's able to take two.
From the belt, the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And again, they try to that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Men on third with 2 down. The 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Yeah, and I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come. And here is Nick Markakis now. He'll be in to lead off here against Matt Latos. First offering on the way. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here's Latos now on 0-2. Now this pitch is stroked into right center field. And
so much of hitting is all about getting the right pitch. Here, he didn't like either one of the first couple he sees. Balls behind quick.
Freddie Freeman will dig in here. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a nobody out, runner on first. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Johnny Gomes will stand in now with 2 on. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of emergency hack.
Pause, now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. 1-1 pitch now to Gomes. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. A big pitch here, 1-2. And he struck him out. Mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. 2 on here with 1 man out. And in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. First pitch coming. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to.
First and second now, 1 man out. He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. 1 there, on to Morse at first. It's a double play. And 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Jeff Mathis will. Now the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Now he changes up on him with success. Couldn't do anything with that one. It's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And now a pitch on the way. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Miguel Rojas will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and this is on the ground to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, pitcher,
Matt Latos will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Now a swing and another chance at third. Miami down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Chris Johnson will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th.
Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboards for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Alberto Callaspo. Now here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Here comes the 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 home. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's...
Melvin Upton Jr. will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. All as that evens things at 2-2. Two pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the 6th. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And here's a curve that time for a ball, 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here he comes on 2-1. And ball 3 now to Ichiro. Be careful.
Good hitters count. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1. Lined into right field for a leadoff single.
Well, not a game to remember for either offense so far. Just the 7th hit combined between the two teams.
Danny Echeverria stand in now. First pitch on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. On at first base is Ichiro, nobody out. Comes set, now the pitch. To third for Johnson, this could be 2. Piaspo for 1, on to Freeman, and
He'd be running over there at first base. He had a few pitches to think about it and kind of time entirely here on the double play.
Christian Yelich will come on now, and no sooner did it look like here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's now the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time.
A bit early, and that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Full count pitch on its way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line. In there with a double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Here's Michael Morse now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Runner goes for third. Pitch in.
Third base. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Here's the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Here it comes, 3-0. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Martin. First pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't part of the lineup.
The 1-0 home. And he misses again, 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Two-0 count, the pitch. There's the strike, it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he it in one spot, and if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 2-1 home. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the
Here he comes on 3-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now. Keep his guys in the ball game. Jose Veras will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Tyler Colvin will get a chance here. Bigger play. First pitch coming. And the pitch bounces off
close to the target, and as a result, it's going to cost him a run.
1-0 on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The 1-1. Now they put, and the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
He's ready now. The pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full. Here's the full count offering. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Marlins forced to. He's going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. This ball's grounded foul. The 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be he's on base to lead off the inning.
Pedro Siriaco will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt?
But I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. He's ready. Now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Get into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Nick Markakis will stand in 1 for 2 so far. First offering on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul. Here's the 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's 3.
Only their 3rd hit of the ball game so far. He's got 2 of them. This offense has pretty much been non-existent this entire ball game.
Freddie Freeman will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch coming. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
Here's the 1-0. Goes the other way, and this is in the air. 2.
His guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. This inning's turning out to be no exception.
Johnny Gomes will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here on to 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jim Johnson will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. The 2-0. Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Ready on 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes a 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman,
Miguel Rojas will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strike?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here's the 1-1. Runner going a second time. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to is there, and he has it.
The double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Matt Latos will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch coming. And he pops up the bunt attempt.
If you're bunting, don't bunt at balls. I mean, you see this on show track. This thing is out of the zone, but he chases it and pops it up. That turns into a wasted out right there.
Here's Ichiro now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but the ball is behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. From the stretch. Here's a ball hit foul down the first line, so they'll try it again. Now another 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Miami, but they're on top 2-0. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. Right-handers start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to... And it's out of here! So they're on the board, finally. A solo home run for A.J. Pierzynski. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Here's Chris Johnson now. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Johnson awaits the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3. The 3-2 pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9.
Got 2 good pitches to hit, but couldn't make contact with either one of them.
Standing in now, Alberto Callaspo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Another strong outing here for Matt Latos. 1 earned through 6 in the 3rd innings. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 with 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line. Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strike.
Pretty high pitch count now.
2 out, nobody on. The next pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves draw a bit closer, courtesy of the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. Well, now here comes Braves manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks now he'll take over to start inning number 8.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 39, Jason Grilli. Now playing center field and batting in the 9th spot, number 26.
Adeiny Echeverria will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't. Now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, I always used to think that the best thing about playing second base is that you've got the shortest throw on the field. This ball is just waffled right at him, but he's able to knock it down, keep it in front of him, keep his calm, and still get the out at first.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One-0 pitch now. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Michael Morse will stand in, base on balls his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would get over, but he owns some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now the 2-0 home. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Here it comes, 2-1. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here, 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Here he comes on 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Tony Watson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Tony.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0 on the way. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, and he's...
Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Here now the 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count.
The tying run because you'd have a ton of speed over there at first base.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a good battle continues. 2. Now here's the pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Sharply hit back up the middle, and the tying run is... has some trouble with it in center.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
Aaron Crow will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Pedro Siriaco. Nobody out. And here's the first pitch. Running is Young. Pitch is high.
A bit of a gamble right here. Remember, he represents the tying run. Here with nobody out.
A runner at second, nobody out. The 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 26 bags on the season. On the way. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. On deck is Nick Markakis. Here he comes, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. No one out with a runner at second. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
I love a guy that comes in late in the game and shows emotion on the mound. You got a guy in scoring position. You come up with a big punch out like that one right there, you better be fired up.
Nick Markakis will have a shot at driving home that second. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 0-2 home. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
He's ready now, the pitch. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it on to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only to first base, so often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And a tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Yeah, and at some point you just have to accept that you're not going to be able to make the play. You got to eat this ball, stick it, and throw it anyway. You know what happens then? That's a big E.
Time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Johnny Gomes get a shot here in the inning. First pitch to him. He's running towards second. Pitch out. But instead, James Russell will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Kelly Johnson is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 24, Kelly.
Martin Prado will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Leading on for the Marlins, third baseman number 24, Martin Prado.
swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. One on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
A 2-1 offering. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field. Tyler Colvin will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. First pitch on the way. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is playable on the infield. And there's out number 2.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
And now the right-handed batting Jeff Baker is in the on-deck circle. It looks like he'll be called upon to pinch hit. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Ready now on 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run. Miami down in order. The score remains 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe this game to Jared Saltalamacchia will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Johnny Gomes will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Here he comes on 2-1. This is well struck. High in. 80 feet away with no out.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat right there. It's a possible winning run. Nearly ends it right away. They're in perfect shape to find a way to walk off a winner.
A.J. Pierzynski will come in now in a big spot, and the infield, I would think, would have to come in now with the game tied.
Yeah, you've got to cut this run down at the plate if at all possible. So this may move everybody into the lip of the grass.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball.
You know, they came into this bottom of the ninth inning knowing that they needed just one run to make it official. And they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, A.J. Pierzynski. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Braves are winners here, 3-2. Good night from Atlanta.